It's the Mint Game Network, my food Al Qadir, coming at you on this Saturday, mid-afternoon, 12 o'clock, lunch hour. What is your vibe out there? What is your vibe today? What are you on today? What are you up to? You feeling froggy? You feeling like you want to get out there, outside, on town, get on the town, do your thing? You know, Saturday. Some people like to clean, get their house tidied up, whatever, which is always good, especially with COVID-19. And some people like to vibe out, get caught up in their own hip hop or their music, whatever music they're listening to. For me, I get out early. I was out about 9 o'clock a.m. and just taking a little drive, just talking to a buddy of mine down in Daytona Beach. Good friend of mine. We chopped it up for a minute, just about life. And very interesting conversations whenever we get together and just decide to just chop it up, you know. So, but he was just out there chilling, Daytona Beach, lovely area. I used to go down there for the BCR, Black College Reunion Fest, you know. So, right there on the beach, seen the racetrack and everything. So, it's an experience. I haven't kept up with it in a while. It was back in the 90s, but I'm pretty sure it's still off the hook. But, yeah, talking to my brother and just talking about life in general. And so that just brings me to this video. What are you into today? Just on some conversation. A lot of people like to go shopping. They go shopping and they, get about. It's a nice, here in the DMV, it's definitely a nice day to get out. Crispy, clean out there, the clear blue skies. It's not hot, it's not cold, no humidity. So it's a great day to get outdoors. So if you can. Me, I'm gonna watch some college football because last weekend I was around about, I was out and about doing my thing. So this week I'm gonna try to sit back and watch some college football. In the meantime, get back out there again because I don't want to waste my Saturday and just vibe with the people as we do on the Mint Game Network, coming at you live. So live and direct, just online. I mean, it's like a little silly stuff on the, especially on YouTube, man. It's a lot of silly stuff. But if you haven't checked out Dark Low and Havoc's latest project, their album dropped, Xtream Measures. And this is featuring, the single is featuring Styles P, the Ghost. But the album is called Xtream Measures. And it's dope. This is like the second, Dark Low right now might be my favorite MC, but this is like this back-to-back off the Charlie Pope album, and now this. The beats are just it's Havoc, man. He's putting in some work on this album. And Dark Low, we already know, you got Vado on there. So if you haven't checked out that album, I would sincerely say check it out because it is hot, straight up. You won't be disappointed. And like I say, I like the combination with Havoc and Dark Low. So check it out. And, he had the beats that Havoc on here. It's cool. I mean, a lot of it is Havoc to me is evolving, doing some fanatic, just mind blowing beats on here for me. Now everybody might not like that, but for me, mind blowing. I like Havoc's creativity right now, and I don't even have to tell you about Dark Low. Shout out to Dark Low. I know he's trying to hold it down for that 7.5 year bid that he caught up on some nonsense, but. Not on his part, but just on, on the government's part for me. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Dude writing a letter. Okay. It is what it is. You know how they treat us. So he's a political prisoner. ARAB is a political prisoner. They won't let you, they don't want to give you anything. They want you to stand in line in your own country, which we do. We're patient enough, but then at the end of the day, we still get the short end of the stick. And then when we get creative in our thinking and being able to generate revenues in our communities and stuff, to help out people or whatever, we get treated like RICO laws and stuff. So I call it political because the government will never acknowledge their hand in the business that's so profitable every year. The marijuana comes out of America. Okay. So say what you want. It's very profitable for people and it's all political. So that's why I call them political prisoners. Look at the cannabis industry today. So when that blows up, especially through the stock market, if you invest in some cannabis products or stocks, cannabis stock options, as they say, it's just a matter of time before if the federal thing lifts, taking it off that register. Once they waive that, it's a wrap. The only reason why they don't want to do it, in my opinion, just me, just my own independent thoughts, is because they can't patent they can't patent the weed. You know what I'm saying? So, which makes it, you have the right to enterprise, however the stream is, the market is, however the market dictates. And it usually dictates the price of the product based on the demand. So they can't patent that and just have it monopolized for themselves. That's why they make it criminal, because they can do more underhand stuff instead of everybody else's hands in it. So it is what it is on that. So, but it's just sad because you got a lot of good brothers in there with creative minds. And I know people will say, well, why didn't they just use it for legal purposes? Well, you have to get it's a money game at the end of the day. And the money game, like I said, is political. It all ties in if you really open up your eyes. But if you want to keep with that same old narrative that, well, they're just criminals and hustlers and stuff like that, treat it as, let's make it, throw them in jail, throw away the key and all that, put them in jail, throw away the key, so to speak. So it is what it is. So it's political. Absolutely. It's political just based on your skin tone. We all know that. I'm not going to run away from saying it. And all this, we pulled the race card and all this stuff that people say out there. Well, you've been dealing from the bottom of the deck all this time. So we had no other choice but to call you bluff. You dig? So it happens. And, we do what we do. We got to do what we do. You think we want to beg you for stuff? This is stuff that you would think basic individuals and human rights would get, so provided by in consideration to what the government has done for the demise of black people and people of color. So, and there's a lot of agents all over the place. It's like I said, it's a war. There's a lot of agents everywhere. That's opportunists that, however it might be, whatever money bag or the bag they're chasing, whatever lane that ramp that they get off at, so that's the other thing. And people, what they have to do, people just have to realize, it becomes a battle of survival. And when you're in that mode, constantly in that mode, it can get ugly. Because it can be aggressive. It can be mentally draining, obviously, trying to figure out where your next meal is going to come from. Trying to help your family members out, yourself out, self-preservation element comes into effect full blast. So don't be so judgmental, because you never know what people are dealing with. America has never really wanted to deal with this mental issue, the mental health issue. They sweep it to the side. I've been in the business for a while. I know. You dig? So until we deal with that aspect, and a lot of the thought process in politics in America is on some yesterday noise. It's like, come on, man, this is not even pliable right now. And if it should be just basically thrown upside down, because you had no way of properly evaluating it back then. So it was always pushed to the side under some mass, proclamation or whatever, or whatever little, so to speak, structure policies wise where that fit in. And that's how they budgeted. That's how they dealt with it until it blows up, until it becomes something else, because the oppression of government and knowing that you don't have any financial revenues that can help you fight that war, because they're pretty much declare war on you, because they're trying to tell you where you should live, what schools you should go to. That's not America, and this is based on the history. It's the facts. So you can't run away from it. When people get fed up and everybody gets, when you would say woke, or they're woke. Well, someone better be woke. Someone has to be, awake to steward the ship. So all that, those terminologies and all this other stuff, critical race theories and all this, man, come on, man, look at your history. You can't hide what you did, your ancestors did, and then you benefit off of it. You were the beneficiaries of someone else's pain. You don't want to acknowledge that. You feel that you might be shamed. Well, don't shame me. I'm innocent. I'm not like that. Well, we're not saying you're not like that. We're saying we're not censoring anything else. The history, or his story, the victor's story, tends to benefit or mask or cover up, or veil cover up for what, and we don't even know the true atrocities of black people of color in this country anyway, because everything is so murky. But I'm rambling. That's just me. Anyway, take care. Good to be with you guys for a brief moment. Take care. Please like, share, subscribe. And we'll see you in due time. Peace.